2016 and 2017, so 33 to 34 years old. I met Alina, and so she's been working there for like 2 years, and I thought she was a lesbian. She didn't find me attractive because she thought I had too much muscles and probably thought I was, no, probably thought, she probably just thought I was a big pile of muscles and an idiot without being able to say, articulate like two or three words. So her and I never really, even though we was on the same shift, same casino, same deal or whatnot, we just never really communicated. And then one day this guy, Kyle, I want to say his last name Stanton. I want to say he's from like Iowa. Uh, him was pretty cool. I mean, I guess it's still pretty cool, you know. He was like, you know, the Romanian girl, Alina, she's pretty smart. And my thing, I learned from my mentor, Mike Betts. I never go off any word of somebody say they're smart. I gotta see it myself because I thought I was smart, and Mike Betts showed me how much I didn't know. So I said, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see how smart she is. And so we was in Pit 5, and I was on the cornhole game, which I never really get on. I want to say it was 4 quart poker. I don't know what it was. One of those cornhole games. Um, and so let's scoop back up real weird. Yeah, let's say 4 quart poker. I remember I was scooping up the core. It's kind of wrong or whatever. And so she was behind me. I was like, okay, this is the perfect time, you know, to see if she's smart or not. And I was like, give me, I want to say there was 7 cities, seven countries in Europe, because she was from Europe. So I was like, I'm going to start something small, you know. I didn't want to hit it too big just in case she didn't really know anything. I said, give me seven countries in Europe that ends with Y. And her arrogant ass, she was like, okay, I'll give them to you. So she started spitting out. She got like 6 of them. And then I was like, no, you're still missing one. She gonna ask me, are you sure you know the countries in Europe? I'm like, God, I memorized the world when I was 10 years old in the freaking 5th grade, you know? Yeah, of course. I know all the freaking countries, you know? Still to this day, I still know all the countries. So she wrote them all down on a piece of paper. Nope. Um, she was like, "It's impossible. You don't know what you're talking about." And so I let a whole like day ride. I want to say a whole day ride or that night, that morning, whatever like that. And she was missing Vatican City, and then she wanted to get mad at me because in Europe they could just call it Vatican. It's not Vatican City, so it technically ends with the N. It doesn't end with the Y. And so whatever. So anyway, that started our little journey, like exchange of brains, because I don't. She's physically attractive. I'm physically attractive, but we just wasn't physically attracted to each other at the time. I want to say but it's more of a mental connection there. And then she brought this quiz to me to want to see if I can solve it. She says, if one person always tell a lie and one person always tell the truth, how will you know if it's a lie or truth? By asking one of them or asking both of them. It doesn't matter. And I came up with the answer. So I was like, I figured it's like they were like guardians, and the house was behind me. I said, is the guardian to my house a liar? And then it forced the liar to tell the truth. It forced the truth person to say the truth, no matter what it goes. It will answer the thing, and it's something that came up with my own, yeah. And she had her own little way that she figured it out, and I was like, well, this is the answer. She was like, no, that's incorrect. I was like, son of a. So the whole night goes by, and she was like, no, that's not correct. And so the next day I come to work, and so I appreciate for walking out, and I'm like, so did you figure out that was the correct way? And she was like, no, it's just not the correct way. And so I was on 412, and she was on 409, and Dana was like, I heard you can't answer a quiz that Alina gave you, and I was like, I'm just joking. I always say arrogant stuff, but I'm always just kidding. I said she's not intelligent enough to understand my answer or whatnot, and so So that kind of fired up because I want to say Dana wouldn't go tell her. I told her not to tell her whatever like that. And so when we're walking out, Dana and her, she was going to show Dana something. And we exchanged numbers. And I had to draw the whole illustration on how my answer is perfectly correct. And then she was like, I guess that will work. No, I don't guess it'll work. It does work. And so, yeah, after that, we like bonded, like really quickly, whatnot. And yeah, my friend. Uh, I don't like it. Probably 99% of the time, it's just still my best friend. Um, female friend, female friend. So yeah, we just kept going back and forward, like on knowledge stuff, what we knew, everything like that. And yeah, started playing tennis with Derek. That was pretty cool. We'll go to it's called Third Ward or whatever, the place behind the Walmart, and go play tennis. I bought my first VR headset. It was the HTC Vive, and it was amazing. Like mind blowing. Like first time I ever experienced VR was back. If you look at the 1999 to 2000, or probably 1998 to 1998 to 1999. So it was the summer of '99 to San Antonio, and I experienced VR, but it was very like gritty, like the green lines or whatever, the shapes. It was just like grids, and they used to see Vibe was like realistic, like things you like seeing like real life. It like made you feel like you're really there. Had a computer built. Linda's cousin built me a computer. It's a lot of money to do that VR thing, but it was all worth it to me. We took a trip to Alina and I that January. We took a trip to Mexico City, and it was like I don't know. First, you kind of like fear because you really see like Mexico City, like the cartels and the Americans getting like beheaded and all this other stuff. So it had like that fear factor coming inside. But we stayed at the Hotel Milan. It was like on the nicer side of Mexico City. I just wish we could have stayed longer because like they had like these beautiful parks, these museums. Like it has so much. Mexico City is huge. I want to say it's like the eighth largest city in the world, and we just didn't get to explore it like we wanted to because it was just like a day trip, 1 2 day trip. Um, we came back that January 19th, and the next day, so it was like the 20th. I want to say we went to my grandfather, Big Daddy's 90. I don't know if it's birthday or not, or just celebrating it because it was like on like a special day. I don't know, whatever. But he had his 90th birthday celebration across the street from Immaculate Heart. I don't know what the hall was called, but yeah, and that was pretty much 2016, 2017 highlights.